The 1911 is a quintessential piece for any avid firearm enthusiast. Most would say you're not a real gun enthusiast unless you own one. There's just a certain feeling that you get when you handle a 1911. The history, the lore, the sheer power. It all comes together when you first pull the trigger. Unfortunately, the entrance price for membership into the 1911 club can be pretty steep. Even though there are cheap options out there, cheap doesn't always scream quality. That being said, I bring to you the Rock Island Armory 10mm TAC Ultra mid-length with a 4 1/4 inch barrel. Rock Island Armory, also known as Armscor, has been putting out some pretty impressive and affordable 1911s for a while now. Not only are they affordable, that they're also pretty reliable. So for a gun that retails right around $700, this thing is pretty darn impressive. Fit and finish is very nice. It's very smooth right out of the box. I haven't really had to clean this, maybe once. Just a little bit before I shoot it. It comes with a host of features. Let me start at the top. You have the fiber optic red front sight, the adjustable rear sight. I haven't had to adjust this, but if you do choose to, you have that option. It's got ambidextrous safety on both sides, ambidextrous. Got the VZ grips and comes with a mag well as well. It also has a tensioning screw over here to adjust for pre-travel. Has a full-length rail, so if you decide to put on lights. It's got a parkerized finish. It's fairly sheeny, so it's not very matte. But that's not a big deal for you. I mean, it shouldn't be. The texturing on the VZ grips are very aggressive. Keeps your hand locked into the gun. If you've ever shot a 10mm before, you definitely know that there's going to be a difference in characteristics in recoil, and it's quite a bit snappy compared to a 45. I would probably compare it to going from a 9mm to a 40. 9mm being smooth and manageable, and a 40 being a little snappier. That's how the 10mm feels compared to a 45. And the shorter slide on this definitely adds to that snappier sensation. The VZ grips definitely help keep the gun in your hands, and the ambi safety is easy to actuate and has a very positive feel. The magazine release on the other end is a little stiff and takes a little bit of effort to depress. One other thing to note is the sharp edges on the ambi safety combined with aggressive texturing on the grips can start to rub your hands raw after a few magazines, so make sure you bring some gloves. The gun is more accurate than I can be. Side picture is easy to acquire thanks to the fiber optic front sight that just draw your eyes in. I did not find the need to adjust the rear sights.
Did I just temple index?
Reloads are a snap thanks to the magwell that's included from the factory. Now one question I'm sure a lot of you will be asking is, why 10mm? Well, why not? One really shouldn't have to restrict themselves to a certain caliber. If you really are a gun guy, you should be willing to step outside the box, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and try new things, get proficient at it. Who knows, you just might like it. So go ahead and check out Rock Island Armory's 10mm. You won't be disappointed.